your absence, life is boring.
Guys, kind of like a late introduction to today's video. As you can see that today I'm doing a small Sunday reset routine. It's not really a reset because we're already into May. Today's May 15th, so it's not really a like end of the month or beginning of the month reset routine. I had to work today, so I thought I could film because that makes me feel a little bit more productive. But anyway, I'm going to, as you saw, just took a bath, and then I think I'm going to go make a smoothie because I'm probably gonna eat lunch a little bit late today. So I'm just gonna go do that and fix the kitchen a little bit. Totally alone at home today, so that would be fun. So come along and see what happens on my very slow Sunday routine. Okay, since I'm filming with my phone, I want to listen to music. So I'm going to use my iPad to listen to some music.
Another lazy afternoon. The clouds covered in gray. Third coffee of the day. Almost fell asleep on Zoom. I yawn at the display. Third meeting of the day. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth. Cause I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and...
Alright, let's do a small taste test. It's really good. And now, unfortunately, we have to go back into my room to continue working. Anyway, now I am gonna get up and I'm gonna go get some lunch. I have no idea what I'm gonna make for lunch. I'm going to take my bottle of water here with me and then declutter my space here. I don't know how people deal with having glasses and things on their desks all the time. I just have like my bottle, but then sometimes I just forget to put these in the sink. Okay, so let's make some lunch. Gotta set the mood first. I always like to watch something while cooking or doing things in the kitchen just because it's a little bit boring. So for today, we're obviously going to continue watching Friends because I love Friends. I'm currently on
This is crazy.
finished doing my Bible journaling for a little bit. Today it was on Acts. I'm currently trying to read through Acts. You can, if you want a sneak peek, you can look at this other video. I showed a little bit of what I was doing. So today was chapter 6. That's pretty much what it looks like. So I did put a small sticky note in here, and then just wrote a few things here, and just then on the other page, just like that part of it, because I did not read through 7, so it was just 6 today. Certainly very powerful. They were talking about like dividing the church grew very big, and then they needed to divide the work in between the people, but you know, they did not just want to put a lot of people in charge at random, so they chose like 7 people, 7 men, and then they give like the qualities or the character that these 7 men had to have, and they would be like men of honest report, full of the Holy Spirit, and then full of wisdom, right? So I basically wrote that you know, that was like, that's what it's like to be a servant. Not only a servant, but also those are qualities of a leader. You know, if you are a leader, you definitely have to have an honest report, you know, that brings respect from people to you. And you know, if you're talking in terms with God, it certainly tells you that God has respect for you, because you know, he saw your honest report, he saw your clean testimony, and that's why he picked you for that specific place in there. So that was really cool. Certainly full of the Holy Spirit. I mean, I don't think there's any leader that can be good without having the Holy Spirit, you know, without being actually born again even. And certainly full of wisdom. I looked up Proverbs 9:10, which I remembered said the definition of what wisdom was, and it says like the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. Or the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So that's also very, very important. And I don't know, I was just asking God to help me implement these 3 things into my daily living, not because I want to be per se a leader, but because I think those are also qualities of a servant. You know, to be a servant or to actually be picked out for something, either it be in a job, either it be at school or whatever, you know, you have to have a good report. And certainly if you have that, it's because you probably already have the Holy Spirit guiding you. And if you have the Holy Spirit guiding you, it's because you are fearing the Lord, which means that you have wisdom. So it all plays out like that. I thought that was very, very interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much what I learned today for my Bible journaling. I thought it's definitely something that I've been trying to think a lot about lately. Now I'm going to read a little bit of this book. It is C.T. Studd's biography. It's not really written in a biography kind of form. It just has like excerpts of his letters to certain people, and there was like a lot of insight as to what was going on in his life, and it's just so powerful. And I've been trying to get into that mentality of being a servant, especially for ISC. As you can see here, I have written down like character traits that portray a good servant. I have quite a lot of them, but you know, I needed like a practical example of it, and I think that C.T. Studd certainly qualifies as one of the biggest examples of a true servant for Jesus. So I'm gonna read that for a little bit, and after I might just go watch some TV with my sister, since we both have nothing to do now.